Yo.
Everybody good?
What's up, man?
Yeah. Ready to face this wee beastie.
Alright, so recap from last time. Essentially went through the portal and you got swept into a blizzard that separated you somehow. You assume it's the blizzard is why you were separated, and you ended up in various different locations. Then you took some time, but you found each other and found a mysteriously lit fireplace. Just a burning fireplace with some human bones and a corpse. You found a couple of scrolls. Scroll of Frostbite and Scroll of Greater Restoration, which Standish took. You heard some howling in the distance. You suspected there were wolves nearby, and you proceeded through the frozen barren landscape further northwest, and cautiously. Johnson then summoned Odorf, his trusty steed slash dog slash wolf, and after proceeding forward, you stumbled upon an ice troll. Ice boulder troll, to be specific. A variation Johnson hadn't seen before. You rolled some history rolls and you established that you know it's an ice troll, but you haven't seen this variation before. After which you guys collectively decided to avoid confrontation, and you made your way up this spiral sort of a mountain, and you reached the top. You found some bones and made your way exploring to the top. This strange looking rock formation that's formed around this natural rock that's the mountain. It almost looks like a petrified snake.
Yeah.
Upon inspection, I think Standish looted the corpse, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Standish looted some corpses up there and found a couple more bits of paper or parchment with some more poem on it / riddle.
Yeah. And after which you guys kind of decided to go down, and there was a voice, kind of an angry voice, speaking to you and questioning you why you're here and in Queen of Ice's domain. After a brief exchange of words between Standish and the voice got angry and pulled everybody towards the center of the circular sort of winter top, or rather just a mountain top, towards the skull formation in the middle. And an apparition, a creature appears in front of you.
Dun, dun.
Who are we missing? Odorf, right?
Yeah, he just needs to go into the turn there.
There we go.
Sweet. Okay.
Trespassers, what are thee doing here? He kind of like speaks in kind of like echo-ish, kind of echoes in the wind. You can definitely hear what he's saying, but there's also like just strong headwinds. Well, not headwinds, but just crosswinds blowing on this mountaintop.
What, is he speaking a language Johnson understands then? He's speaking common or?
He's speaking Infernal.
Okay, cool. I speak Infernal. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna reply in Infernal and be like, hello. I'm Dr. Johnson, and these are my friends, Kairos Stormblade and Captain Roger Standish, and this is my familiar, Odor. We are here to... what are we here for, actually, chaps? I guess we're here to try and free this place from the evil that's taken over the castle that the portal for this place was in. What say you? What's your name?
You speak to me as though you speak in riddles. I do not have any knowledge of this place you speak of. What do you do in my domain? Or rather, he would say the domain of his mistress.
We walked through a portal in a castle that's been overtaken by an evil demon. Well, potentially your mistress could be in threat from this. It might be worth, yeah, you might want to, I don't know, tell her, or we might want to, yeah, you know, because this place might be under threat, and it could just, your domain could disappear, you know? They're stealing magic from this place, and, you know, they might steal yours, they might steal your power.
There are no threats to this domain other than those that walk this plane. Which
I mean,
would
if you're
be you.
totally sure about that.
Yeah, he is, roll me intelligence.
Yeah. Johnson's going to be like, because, I mean, you didn't know about the door that brought us here either, so maybe you don't know about this threat. That's an 8. Intelligence is not Johnson's strong suit.
Well, you understand that, yeah, you're just speaking gibberish to him, and, what he was implying by, the only threats that, are to this domain are the ones that walk this plane are basically you guys. You're basically...
Yeah, he just wants to fight, right?
Well, you don't know that, right? You don't make that out. He just, he considers you trespassers. Because you are kind of out of place.
I don't think Johnson would have any understanding that his communication isn't going to work with this guy, because his charisma's so low. So I don't know if he'd understand. Maybe he's just going to speak slower and more loudly. Like, look, we are not threats. I mean, not unless you attack us first. But we did come here through a magic door from a castle that is being used by a demon to steal power. So your domain may be under threat from things that you cannot see, and we should tell your mistress.
The mistress is everywhere. She's all around us. You may not address her
good.
Directly.
Well, that's okay, I didn't. And hopefully she's heard anyway, so, yeah, Standish, will you deal with this fellow? I don't really... It, feels like more of your thing, old chap. He's gonna look to Standish.
Let me assume for a moment, my good, strong, handsome friend, that this Oril, this goddess, is in fact, the storm, the blizzard. Is that correct?
Maybe.
I'm asking this thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's why I called it my big handsome friend. I wasn't talking to you. You're my little handsome friend.
Oh, okay.
Right? Nothing, eh? Okay.
Sorry. That was I was on the phone.
Ah,
Yeah. Essentially, what he says is, my mistress is not visible to mere mortals.
who do you think you're talking to?
I think what my friend means to say is he's no mere mortal. You are addressing a... what are you, Standish? Captain of a plane of the hells?
The captain of a plane of the hells has a good ring to it. Yes, very good, Johnson. I'm centuries old, man. I'm no mere mortal.
The creature grips his spear, kind of like agitated.
Its patience grows thin.
Standish sort of raises his hands, like amicably, you know, friendly manner. It's like, look, we don't mean you harm, directly or indirectly. In fact, we were brought here not necessarily against our will, as my friend said, through a portal, but we had no idea it would bring us to an icy tundra. We're simply trying to eliminate a vastly evil and kind of, well, guild or cult, as it were, who are stealing mana and magicka from a dungeon where we were. So all we're aiming to do is to ensure that, and I know you keep on saying your mistress is powerful and invulnerable and she can't be harmed by this and all that, and I get it, very loyal of you, yes. However, if they can just remove the magic, they'll take her with, they'll take her with it. They will destroy this place.
Roll performance standards. That was a long explanation for this creature.
Dirty 30.
Yeah, the the creature unclenches kind of his spear and basically tells you must leave at once. Only those worthy might be transported from the realm. And then he gives you essentially a riddle.
Of course he does.
Well, when we proved worthy to enter the realm, surely we solved one riddle, so...
I was just about to say who dictates who's worthy, but I suppose...
Answered your question. Any bids?
No, it's fine. Essentially, he kind of telepathically relays words. The world lies still beneath her hand. Snow and frost consume the land. No warmth, no sun, no life can stay. Where she reigns, all fades away.
Ah, this one again, eh?
Who is she?
Yes. This was the same poem that was on those notes that we found, well, on the corpses just over there, in fact.
He repeats the question. Who is she?
Does he repeat the question out loud, or do we hear this?
You hear this. You hear this in your heads. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Present.
Johnson is sort of going, that's strange, because on the disc, the Wintersmith is male. And it's the Lady of the Summer who brings the light, right? So, who could it be referring? I wonder if it's that... Was there some sort of evil elf ice queen thing that's...
Standish is looking blankly at you. Like,
Come on, man.
You're the historian, not mine.
Could Johnson do like
the words again kind of seep into your heads. The world lies still beneath her hand. Snow and frost consume the land. No warmth, no sun, no life can stay. Where she reigns, all fade away.
Is she just the winter? Is that...
I mean, that's what I was going for. She's the blizzard or winter. Yeah.
Well, whichever you want to go for.
We'll go with winter.
Winter, yeah.
Is she winter? Is that her name?
The creature kind of The creature kind of stands there idly and then asks you additional words.
Okay. As in, he says, like, additional words? Like, as in, he wants us to say additional words, or...
Sorry, social call. No, he's basically just after you say winter, well, or you ask him a question rather. You're like, "Is it winter?" And then he just kind of idly stares at you and speaks additional words.
Yeah.
What are the additional words that it speaks?
No, he speaks to us additional words, as in, like, there's something else. Is there anything else? I think that's the...
Oh, right, sorry.
Is it asking for an additional apart from winter? An additional word?
Sorry, just getting fucking people walking in my room. Okay, so no, so basically you ask him, is it winter? He just stares idly, and then asks additional words. For just additional words, and the words go like as follows: I slither slow through frozen lands with breath that bites and bitter hands. My fangs are cold, my eyes like frost, my domain, all warmth is lost. What am I? Look around you. Observe.
Yeah, could you pop that in the chat for us in Discord? Right?
I see nothing but snow. What?
Johnson's like, well, the only I think Ulrika might be the goddess.
With breath that bites and bitter hands? My fangs are cold, my eyes are like frost.
I slither slowly, frozen out. I mean, it's what am I? You are the blizzard.
He's not referring to the serpent, is he?
I mean, at the beginning of these poems, the serpent was the one that was fighting with Auril, and she froze it in place. Well, that seemed to be what it was leaning towards.
Maybe. I don't know whether this is just more speaking, like, you know, poetically. It's just trying to I think this is just a really weird song, right?
Yes.
I mean, is it? I don't know. Is it talking about like ice or like, you know, like the effects from it, or there's lots of snow and ice around here. Lots of cold wind. There's.
I mean, the sentences which comprise this last part: breath that bites and bitter hands, moving through the lands, which is wind, sleet, hail, frost, snow, all those things, and all those things comprised are winter and or blizzard.
Yeah, it'd be pretty much.
So Standish turns back to this ice devil and says, "Is she the blizzard?"
Was it something like I don't know, glacier, or like, I don't know, what else do you get? Oh, frostbite?
Iceberg? I mean, she could be frostbite, sure.
Yeah, but when you've got frost and bites in the in the actual poem,
As you say, blizzard. So do you ask about blizzard?
Yeah.
Or do you
Standish. Yes, Standish says, "Is she the blizzard?"
Speak the words and you may pass.
blizzards.
Oh, Kyra says that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has no idea what you're talking about. You're just mumbling in some common.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
dang.
He doesn't speak infernal. Shit.
Standish stares at the ice devil, locks flaming eyes with whatever weird beady insectoid eyes this thing's got, and says, "Blizzard," in his most charismatic voice you can manage.
Some lights appear next to the creature. Roll intelligence, everybody.
Inting.
Ooh, a nat 20.
Also, Kairos has no fucking idea what everybody's talking about because everybody's talking in Infernal.
He rolled a 1 on intelligence. That definitely cracks.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fantastic.
It tracks. He's just kind of like he's just chilling there, just his cape kind of flapping in the wind.
He's just got his arms folded. He's just letting them guys do the talk.
Yeah. Call me when you have a fight. Yeah. So what we got? 19 and 21. Okay. On a 21. Nat 20?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, on a nat 20, you understand that the weird that it doesn't say that it's nat 20. It just gives me a 21.
Yeah, if you look at it, it says 20 plus 1 if you like click on the thingy, but yeah, it's not very...
Well, it's not in game. It's in DNDBeyond. I have to look at it that way.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so on a nat 20, yeah, you understand that essentially, yeah, something activated, and it looks like a circular pattern, but only half of it is engaged. So Blizzard would be a keyword for the portal, or not for the portal, but for the creature.
Yeah.
Creature. So only half of it's there, and you assume that something's missing, maybe another keyword.
Okay, chaps. So I think there's another word. Maybe we have to say it to this guy, or maybe there's another person we have to say it to. Maybe it's just one of the other things on those sheets of paper, you know?
Yes, very possibly. Really pity none of us are trolls. We would be managing much better in this cold temperature.
Yeah, wrong.
Standish just turns to the devil again and says, "Winter."
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, Standish just turns back to the devil for a moment again and says, "Winter."
He says winter.
Yeah. Oh, wolves did. Not wolves.
Methods.
Yeah, you just notice a couple of methods being ice methods being conjured, and this thing kind of grips his spear tighter again.
Problem, Standish.
Alright.
He kind of like in a more serious tone recites the words, "I slither slow through frozen lands with breath that bites and bitter hands. My fangs are cold, my eyes are frost. In my domain, all warmth is lost.
Could it be like a glacier or something? Or...
Right.
Well, I don't want to get us into a combat situation.
Well, the only change that would happen if I said it is I would be responsible for getting us into
Exactly, yes, you get the point.
Roll me intelligence again, guys. Again, guys.
I'm rolling.
Well, you don't need to roll because you have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
My rolls aren't coming through.
You can roll. I mean, you can roll, but I mean, I don't know what information you're gonna gather from this
Nothing.
whole
I'm
situation.
just not bothered.
The situation is just some lights turned on and looks like more enemies are surrounding. You're surrounded. That's all you can make out, and you don't even need an intelligence roll for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grip my weapon a bit tighter. Just a little bit tighter.
Yeah, Standish Johnson, roll me another intelligence, please.
Who?
Both Standish and Johnson, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't put 3 though. My first one was an 8, my second one was a 1. Well,
Yeah,
2.
We both rolled them, but they didn't come through.
Okay. So what was it? 8
My
and
initial roll was an 8.
8 and 1, yeah.
Mine was a 5.
Okay. Well, yeah, can't make. No idea what, you know. Something about a serpent, something.
Yeah, Standish notices Kairos is tensed up completely and then goes, by the way, if you're not following any of this, we're just working out a riddle.
Ah, riddles. I hate riddles.
Yes. So, this thing isn't aggressive. Well, I mean, it's not, well, you can tell it's not attacking us, but maybe just be prepared. Okay. Sorry.
It's shown us no reason to fight it, so I stay my hand.
Can Johnson roll like a history check or something to see if he can like probe his knowledge to try and figure something out here?
Sure.
Uh, 50.
Yeah, on a 15, you've heard or read tales of kind of like a huge sort of clash between an ice queen and a serpent, an ice serpent, that were battling basically for control of a domain that's in a faraway lands or a different dimension. You don't really know where. But it kind of like, you kind of remember that, yeah, there was an ice serpent that basically was a situation where the world's not big enough for 2 of us, right? And the Ice Queen won.
Right. But he doesn't remember any names or anything like that.
No names. Just
Okay.
a serpent and an Ice Queen.
Now these are stories from history, chaps. So some sort of... I've read this stuff somewhere before. Like an ice queen and an ice serpent fighting for shit. Like, I wonder if...
Can Standish do a quick history check, see if he can remember anything about this tale?
Sure.
Yeah, you've been around a few more 100 years than me, Standish. What's the... Can you think of anything?
Nat 20!
Woo!
Wow.
I should have said that less excited.
Well, it's a pretty exciting check. Wow, you know he's really thinking, Kairos, because he's gone quiet.
Me?
When Standish is quiet for this long, usually something good comes out. Just wait and see. Go on, Standish, get those gears going.
Essentially, yeah, you remember kind of, you have some knowledge of, like, ethereal planes and other realms, and you've also heard this. As soon as Johnson told you this, it kind of clicked together. Yes, there was a battle between Auril, Queen of Ice, Queen of Ice, Winter, and Blizzard, and an Ice Serpent. Ice Serpent by the name of Zifico. And this battle ensued very, very long ago. Probably, I don't know, eon ago. And it resulted in the victory over the serpent, Zifico, and the Ice Queen won and claimed what would you call it?
The domain.
Lordship over this domain, essentially.
Okay. Yes, Johnson. Now you mentioned that, I remember this. The tale was about Auril. She was the queen of winter and blizzards, which is probably why that circle has lit up over there. The ice serpent was named Zifico.
Okay.
Obviously, old Ziffy.
So could Blizzard be one of the answers we're looking for?
Well, Blizzard was the answer.
Winter wasn't.
Winter wasn't, but Blizzard was.
So,
that obviously.
Speak the words, and you may pass. And the creature gets more agitated and spawns more methods.
Standish looks at him and says, "Zifico."
Well, oh no, I don't think that's good. That was the enemy.
I said winter, and that's the wrong thing.
Cold.
She was the queen of
Cold.
Blizzards. Cold? Just go do Thunderwave. Knock him off the edge.
No, wait, we need it to get out of here.
No.
So, alright, so which one do you guys choose?
Say cold, Standish.
Cold.
One of the lights disappear.
What? When she's the goddess of winter and cold. Curses! I think you're on it, Standish. We're just sort of circling the edge. Sink the ball, as it were.
He asks again, speak the words and you may enter, kind of like with a question mark.
Standish is a bit of a loss, to be honest.
Johnson's just gonna try. What about Glacier? Blizzard? Glacier? Anything related? Yeah, I guess Johnson's just gonna speak that at the thing. Blizzard, Glacier. See if that does anything.
One of the lights disappear.
Well, that's not right. We said Blizzard and they came. Oh, I don't fucking know, Standish. It's cold. I don't like it here.
Can I do an Arcana check to try and understand anything about what's going on here?
Two souls fighting for control. What are they?
They are Queen Oril, Ice Queen of Winter and Blizzards, and the Ice Serpent named Ziffico.
Who's the third? You say 2 souls? I thought you said 3 souls. Oh, okay.
I know 2 souls.
Speak the names.
Midnight Souls.
Oril, Ziffico. Oril?
That right.
You don't forget humble pronunciation.
I knew you could do it, Standish.
Leave at once. And he kind of takes a step back. And you see kind of like a light formation, and you see kind of like a whirling magical amalgamation within the kind of the light circle there.
Can we leave? I didn't think we could leave without what did we come here for? Did we think there's something here to come here for?
I have no idea. I mean, we were still looking for the book, and I guess we thought we might.
We know the book is. Book's with the mage.
Then maybe we thought we'd find a way through to the mage in this place.
Oh, I thought there was maybe something through here that would give us some extra fight powers
I mean, I
against
was
the evil.
genuinely hoping that we'd be able to find something useful, yes. Is there...
Shame not that you have a man creature. Just bring
Leave
him with us.
at once.
I'm afraid we can't quite leave just yet, oh boy. We need to know if there's anything to take with us to help fight the evil mage.
The methods get closer, encircling you.
Johnson's like, look, we don't want to have to ask nastily, but we can do if you want. Just an awfully edge of that cliff for someone to be very threatening. You know?
Just silence from the creature.
Come on, just help us out here. Is there anything here we can use to defeat the evil mage?
You get a slight sensation from the portal. Almost like you should enter it.
Well, I'm out of ideas, chaps. Past, like, killing this guy and seeing if there's anything here, I don't know what we can do.
I think that would be a waste of our time and resources, and it feels like this place is barren. So I suppose we should go back through this portal.
What's the point in it then? Why was it even here?
I couldn't tell you, Johnson. I couldn't.
It was a portal in a castle for nothing. Like, well, we're clearly missing something.
Maybe the creatures within this plane are incapable of understanding that where they are is in fact being used as a phylactery of magic.
Doesn't seem very godlike, does it?
No, it doesn't. But even gods can be manipulated very easily. So,
Well, I guess we're off out of here then. After you, I guess.
after Kairos.
Hey, I'm jumping in that portal. That's a portal, right?
Yeah, there's a portal. Maybe.
Kairos.
Actually, who knows? It just looks like a portal.
Well, because I don't understand what any of these guys were talking about, I'm just gonna step in.
Okay.
We were talking about our bit in common.
Who's
So you
next?
understand what we were talking about.
Who's next?
No, but like for the majority of the conversation, I just didn't understand at all.
Standish will enter the circle.
Okay, then Johnson's last, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, you hear, as you enter the portal, as you're about to leave, you hear kind of like a voice in your head. Female voice, and saying, I understand your perils. I understand your commitment to your goals. Take this, and may it serve you in this journey. And you receive an item.
Oh.
A mysterious artifact. Just appears kind of in your well, I guess everybody has a bag of holding. Would you know if something appeared in your bag of holding? Probably not. So it just appears kind of in your pocket, and yeah.
And it's a mysterious artifact.
It's a mysterious artifact.
Oh, God damn it, D&D, come on. One appears on everybody, or just one on Johnson?
Just on Johnson. As he's about to leave, he's the last one to go through the portal. Everyone's kind of like whoop whoop, just disappear from here. And as Johnson leaves, he hears the voice saying, "May this help you and guide you in your journey."
Thanks, I guess, but maybe. I mean, was there any need for the aggressive purple guy? Steps into the portal.
As you step through, yeah, you plunge through the portal that you went through, and yeah, weird that it takes you back here. That's kind of like the first thought that you guys have. That it's somehow like connected directly. But yeah, you find yourselves back at the intersection by where all three portals lie.
Yeah. Well, this appeared in my pocket as I left, and he just pulls out the mysterious artifact in his hand.
What's it?
What's inside?
It looks like it's essentially like a feels like a it fits in the palm of your hand, even though your hands are small. It fits kind of like in a halfling's hand, and it glows with a blue hue, and it's slightly cold, like colder than the rest of the kind of like the room temperature. Well, not room temperature. You're in a huge cavern, but you know, I get what I mean. So it's colder than the room temperature. And you kind of look at it, and yeah, it's just it's definitely magical, but you don't really understand its properties just yet.
Is it like a little box or a little rock? Or
It's a circular. Oh, sorry, I didn't even give you the description. It's a circular, very smooth, round crystal orb. Crystal or kind of like glass crystal orb that's like has like a bluish hue that emanates light. I mean, right here you can't tell because everything's illuminated. You can't tell like how much it illuminates, but yeah, it's definitely glowing. You can't really tell the magic properties of it or what it does. You might have to like meditate on that, but yeah.
So I guess there was something.
Interesting.
I'll put it in my backpack, I guess.
Yeah, keep it on.
Puts it in his bag of holding.
So if that's That's what we got when we went through wind. What will be the result of fire and river?
That's a good question.
Something similar, or do we just go for the Mad Mage now? Sorry, Archmage.
Well, it's going to be a hell of a fight, so I feel like anything that could help us is probably going to be useful, but there's probably going to be more puzzles. So it's kind of up to you guys, I guess.
Kairos?
Yes.
What
Are
say
we going
you?
through these portals?
Well, that's kind of where we were at. Do we want to go and see if there's more stuff that could possibly help us? Or do you guys just want to go and try and fight Archmagey Pants?
I think anything to help us.
Yeah, well, that's where I...
Simple reasoning. Through the fire portal then, chaps?
Sounds good. John's just going to wait there to walk through with you guys.
Me love fire. I mean, yes.
At least Standish will be okay.
Whoop.
Damage is gone.
I'm on fire!
Kairos, the flames might be real, old boy.
My muscles are made of fire.
It will be if you don't get out of there.
Standish again.
People. Fair, I think.
Thank you. Fuck's sake. Yeah, no worries. Before we go through there, just have a quick double check if any booms or busts that you could do or might need before. You know, fire things. Do you have any fire resistance spells or potions or anything you two might need?
I mean, I've got leather armor on.
I've got none of that.
Okay, so you've got leather armor and you don't have any armor.
Oh, why should I? Armor
Yes,
slows me down.
Standish really, really predatorially looks over your body and goes, yeah, you're right, there's no reason for you to wear armor, that's fine.
God.
The first is real.
Insatiable demon.
I've got necrotic resistance, cold resistance, poison resistance. I don't think we're going to come up against any.
They might not give us fire. Wind gave us blizzards, so maybe fire gives us... I don't know. Fire tornadoes?
What is... I have it to spell.
Maybe. Might be useful for Kairos to keep on him.
He has the code.
You don't need to, it's a scroll. Scroll's just like cast a spell.
Okay, yeah. Here, Kairos, take this just in case you need it.
What is this?
And he passes you a scroll of frostbite, which you can add in the inventory thing.
Scroll of frostbite.
Yeah, it's a blue scroll.
I don't have it in my I can't add it for some reason. It don't exist.
Oh, it's not a... I think Standish has had the frostbite scroll since Morrowind. So...
Oh, sorry, no, you have to...
You'll just send it him as a message.
Yeah, sorry, you have to, like, make it as a fourth
custom
level or
item.
fifth level.
Guys, there's some strange noises coming from the river portal.
Oh wait, which one was it? What's it called?
Called Scroll of Frostbite. Hang on, I'm just sending you the info in Discord.
The heck? Why can't I find scrolls in this game?
Should
Maybe
just
I
be in
don't
add
have it.
inventory.
Oh wait, I feel it. Spell scroll. There it is.
Yeah, so do
5th level.
Yeah, 5th level, yeah. And
Add.
then I've just sent you the info
Backpack.
for it. What's the portal saying to us? What's the portal saying?
The portal just made strange noises. The river portal did.
Oh. Strange inviting sensation from portal river while fire portal dim. Alright, well, I suppose let's check out this river portal then, shall we? I'm getting a strange inviting sensation from this portal.
Are we not going through the portal of fire? The cool one? Oh, there's strange noises. Interesting. As the fire portal dims. Well, are we going through this portal?
Yeah.
We can do. I was just waiting for Beard to get back, but
Oh. See.
let's
I'm back. My apologies, guys. Just getting phone calls left, right, and center.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So as you are about to walk through the fire portal, it kind of dims, and you get noises from the portal to the right, which the just like kind of back of your head noises. It's weird. Not really sure what that's all about. Yeah, what do you do?
Going through that portal.
I mean, it could be a trick, I guess, but let's go for it.
Yeah, I think so.
So you're going through which portal?
River.
Yeah, we'll go through the river.
Enticed by the sensations.
I see.
Step into the portal or river, and again you're just being kind of like swept through space and time as before, and just
Wobbly, 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 wobbly.
wobbly wobbly, and
feel like that. You're gonna get like Batman fucking scene change noise. Yeah.
and it's just that image just going backwards and forwards and spiraling.
Yeah, just the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you find yourselves kind of sort of like what looks like a port area. Nothing's behind you though. It looks like yeah, it's been cut off with it's been like decaying and everything's crumbled. Nothing's connected to anything. You look right, you look left, you look back. It's just a as far as you can see to the horizon, or what you think is the horizon, is just endless water. There's a shipwreck, what looks like, to your left, and kind of up ahead, a walkway, and you can make out some figures and some lights. And yeah.
You're in an interesting place. You gents ready then? Should we proceed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ready when you are, I guess.
As you advance, you kind of like get more kind of get a better feel of the place as you walk by. This wreck to the left looks very ancient and kind of rotted away. Looks like it's been sitting there for a while. It looks like a kind of like a port area, but the strange thing is, like, there's again nothing connected to anywhere. It's just this thing sitting in the middle of nowhere.
Ooh, does Johnson still have Odorf with him? He was still riding him.
Well, question is, like, how does Odorf work? Like, does he go through like portals as well? Like, does he, or do you have to like summon him again?
He's mostly just he's a normal being until the point in which he just sort of gets killed off, and then at which point he returns to like the light domain he's from.
Until he puts in corporeal
Yeah.
again.
There we go. Odorf is with you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I guess Johnson's just gonna be like, we need to be.
Does Odorf
sneaky
give
here.
you extra, if you're riding him? Does he give you extra movement speed?
Yeah, I use his movement speed, so it goes from 25 to 40.
Okay.
Well, I can definitely see something up there, and I have no idea what it is. And there isn't necessarily that much chance for us to hide behind anything, but yes, however bizarre it may sound for me, maybe let's be sneaky.
Yeah, it sounds like a wise choice. Wonder if I can spare the spell. Yeah, I can cast it at 3rd level. I've got a spare slot. Johnson's be like, right, well, stay within 30 feet of me then, and I'll pass without traces. Yeah. If we move together as a unit, it'll be fine as well.
Yeah, if you guys move, who has the lowest movement speed?
We're all the same if we've got Odor.
Yeah, I think everyone. I think 40 is the movement speed.
Well, because of Odorf.
Yeah, because Johnson's riding Odorf. Yeah.
Well, everybody else would have to like keep up, right?
I think everybody
I've got
else's
40
move
feet.
is 40.
Yeah.
It is? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll just move together as a unit. Are we all going to try and sneak?
Yeah.
Got a +10. So, oh, it was nearly an 18. That's an 8 Johnson, so it's an 18 sneak Johnson. Standard
18,
Cairo?
yeah.
Yeah, what about Standard Cairo?
We're doing a stealth.
I better do one for Odorf as well, really, haven't I?
This is a stealth.
What are we rolling? Stealth?
Yeah, you get a +10 to it. So mine's actually going to be a 16, because Odorf.
Deal.
17.
Whoa, I got 20.
Nice. Kairos is for once the sneakiest of us all.
Yes.
Standish is 17, yeah?
Yeah.
Standish is 17. Odorf is... what?
Well, Odolph and Johnson are 18.
No, 16, because I added Johnson's bonus, not Odorf's bonus. It's only a +2 for Odorf, so it's 16.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Proceed.
Cool. Cool, can I get movement perms for Odorf, please?
Yeah. Yeah, as you're standing there, you kind of like hear voices in the distance. It's kind of like it's kind of like windy type of environment, but there's like voices and screams all around in a very far distance, and some thunder.
Keep up, Kairos.
I'm keeping.
Or should I say, Barbarian Chief Tundra?
My bad.
Excuse me?
My apologies.
Yeah.
Just realised that.
I think his name does. The Mini. Before his name's applied to it. Yeah, this Johnson's gonna be like, look, chaps, up ahead, people. Can I do like a perception check to see if I kind of like recognize what these what they are, or if they're like, you know, humans or like orcs or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Need to wait for get a turn in there.
15.
Perception. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognize them as humanoids. And one's
Cool.
kind of like walking like very, very slowly towards you.
Alright, guys, some sort of human zombie.
You see in front of you, like you can see, like it's not obstructed. You can see humanoid walking towards you. He looks like clad in some armor. You see, kind of like 2-3 figures to the right by a light, and a figure standing at the end of the platform. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my suggestion before anything begins to hit proverbial fans. I march up there and, giving it a bit of space, ask it friend or foe, and if it starts charging me, I thunderwave it off the ledge.
What, all 4 of them?
Yes.
That seems like it might be a little fraught with risk, but
I mean, you can charge in and help at that point. It's just I don't want you nearby to be able to get hit with them.
it's very gallant of you. But I mean, what if? I mean, they're probably not friendly, but you know, what if they're not going to attack? Do we really want to? I mean, I guess you can go find out if you want. You're the one with the charisma.
Or I'll go check.
I guess no. Okay, well, we'll wait here while you talk to them.
Hopefully they speak common. I don't speak Dragon. Yeah, Standish is just gonna make his way. Oh,
Okay.
and say, hello, fellow adventurer. What happened to all these naval ships around here?
So you address the person in front of you, yeah?
I do indeed. I address him in a, common, friendly manner, jovial, as if he were a shipmate. Turning on that classic Standish charm with this zombie.
Yeah. That's it?
Yep.
You get no response. They kind of look at you. Kind of like looking at you, but not looking at you. They're kind of like looking in the distance. And they kind of like make space for you and kind of keep walking.
Business, thank you. Well, yeah, Standish changed back. Like, well, it appears they're not hostile, so probably a good job I didn't attack them. Well suggested, Johnson. Are you guys gonna come up here then?
You'll yell that out. Yell that out loud, yeah. That's all the way from.
He obviously does. Obviously,
yeah.
Because Standish.
No, they didn't yell. Yelling? No, we're sneaky.
Yeah, which is exactly why Standish would have yelled, because he would have forgotten.
Oh no! No! Just the look of defeat when Kyrus's position is compromised.
Yeah, so Stannis yells that out, and yeah, okay.
I mean, there isn't necessarily, you can't see who was being yelled at, maybe.
Yeah, Johnson's gonna move up. Just be like, so much for stealth, oh boy.
Shit, yeah.
So, have you found the boss yet?
No.
What about that skeleton standing over there? One with a... Is it a skeleton? Oh, excuse me. Well, that fella with the hat, the sword. Yeah, him.
Yeah, no, he was rather dandy, doesn't he? Alright, we'll go and talk to him instead. Oh, you're behind me, very good.
Yes.
Right, well, try not to, come and back me up. Come and back me up. Hello there.
You address the figure in front of you, yeah?
Yes.
The response is I followed you for quite some time now.
Are you friend or foe?
Irrelevant. I have followed you through Elrock's Deep.
Oh.
And your steps through the castle.
And not once did you think to help us? Strange.
Yeah, not very friendly behaviour.
My intentions are pure. I only seek an artifact.
What artifact do you seek?
And why?
You get no response from the figure, but they say, I did follow you through the castle. You left a lot of bodies.
And we're already getting started.
The cult will not let this go quietly.
My friend, by the time we're done, there won't be anything left of that cult.
Expect resistance once you're back at the castle.
Well, they weren't exactly compliant the way it was.
Be careful of the sea of souls. It may consume you. What you seek is the soul warden. Retrieve the item he has and withdraw. My only hope is that you succeed.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to face the demon myself.
Well, I mean, you could always just join us, and then maybe we could help you out with your artifact problem.
Yeah, that is true. Why don't you join us?
Anything you want to roll, guys?
I mean, Johnson could try and roll something charisma-based, but it's not going to go well.
Essentially, what you see in front of you is kind of like a person standing in kind of like in leather metal armor, with a cape and a hat, kind of like not showing his face, and with a sword, which is pretty peculiar. Has kind of like a white hilt and blade, kind of like that's very reflective.
Wait, is this Chiron?
Well, I mean, he's dressed in different finery. I don't think this is Chiron, no.
No, I don't think so.
What artifact do you seek? Is it mysterious?
Mysterious.
Everything will become clear in due time. And he kind of like turns around, swings his sword like vertically and horizontally, and a portal opens, and he steps through the portal.
It could be clear now if you just told us. Oh, damn it, I hate people in the...
Speaking of the wizard, there's something very wizardy about him.
That wasn't wizarding. He used a sword, not a fucking cigarette.
I'm jealous. He can open portals with his weapon.
Yeah, give some Philip Pullman vibes from that.
Must be nice opening portals with a sword.
Roll me Arcana, everybody.
Arcane.
21.
13. Yahoo!
Nice touch.
Okay, yeah, you felt very strong, kind of like demonic energy from the weapon that he was wielding.
Oh.
Specifically from the weapon. But it kind of engulfed him as well, so you're not really sure whether he's a demon, or is it just the weapon that he's holding.
Okay. Standish, you said this was the Sea of Souls. I reckon you could, excuse me, absorb yourself some souls from here. And maybe get the old hell plane charged up. You're gonna have to go. You have to come over and speak. Mike wasn't picking you up very well.
He's going to use a cantrip to cast Mage Hand, and he's going to take the phylactery of souls out of his bag of holding, and using the Mage Hand, dip the phylactery into the sea to fill it with souls.
Okay.
Purpose of that, the phylactery of souls is an item for holding souls to transport them to Roger, who's my imp in hell, who deals with, sending them through. So.
Okay.
Just to fill it while I'm here, that's all. I'm going to edit that to say follow.
We just take like a. How does that happen? Oh, so Mage Hand, you're just gonna like try and like catch some souls, yeah?
Yeah, literally just like this thing looks like a little vase, like a flask. So he just takes the cork out, and then uses the Mage Hand to just scoop it into the sea, so that he isn't actively touching any part of it with his body.
Okay. So how long are you holding it? Do you capture souls?
I mean, the Mage Hand is.
For how long?
What?
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say the Mage Hand lasts for a minute, so he'll hold it down, as long as he can to try and fill it up.
What's the capacity on that thing?
Never agreed upon.
Yeah, some DM did a bad job.
Okay.
It was me.
Sorry. It's okay to just, 5 souls. Say anything really. We haven't even come up with what they need. It's just
You get 1 soul.
I get 1. Yeah.
Are the rolls coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, after that, just put the phylactery back in his bag, and I guess keep the Mage Hand around just to mess with people for a while.
What, a minute you'll probably be done?
It's good.
Oh, goddamn hiccups.
Alright. What's next, guys?
Well, there's a thing behind us.
Wait, did that chap say we have to fight a Cyclops?
Oh, look, he's over here.
What?
He didn't go far, he's just over here.
Who's over here? Wait, Johnson walks over. Yeah, he's got a different hat on. Someone else.
What are you doing? That was really bizarre. That was a very standish, showy move, that was. You could have just walked here instead of making a portal with your sword.
Standish, I think that's a different person.
Is it?
He's got a different sword.
Oh. Right. You did say that a couple of times, and I didn't want to. Standish is just talking to a skeletal Jack Sparrow at the moment.
We're about to find out if he's friendly, I guess.
All right, Kairos.
Let's follow along. What are we looking at? What can we see?
All right, well, roll me perception.
I see a bloody pirate.
24.
18.
Nice. Johnson's not here, right?
No, Johnson's back here. He just sort of.
Yeah, you can roll perception as well.
Okay. 27.
Well, it's a nat 20, so you guys fucking. Well. Alright, so Standish and Kairos, you kind of. Yeah, Johnson, like, I'm gonna start with you. So, what you see is, like, yeah, it's a lit up place. It looks like kind of weirdly out of place space, I suppose, like a room. You can see Standish and Kairos standing in front of you. You see a figure standing right there. Looks like a table, and it's lit up, and there's a painting there. Standish and Kairos, you see, like, you're closer, you see the figure standing there, and he's kind of like bowing and kind of like chanting towards the painting and the kind of the table there. Looks like maybe it's like an altar or something.
He's performing a ritual.
I mean, Standish
I think,
is, I mean, I guess he's already talking.
yeah, I think Kairos will let Standish do the talking here.
Yeah, Standish just doesn't approach the skeleton. He'll talk at it from here, see if he can interrupt its chanting. Who are you singing for there, fella? Is it the person in the painting? Who's this? What's all this about?
Yeah, the figure turns to you and goes, mortals, how did you get in this domain?
And which domain is that?
Well, this will be Death's domain, the home of death.
Oh, he's a good friend.
Interesting you say that. Are we dead?
Well, I wouldn't be asking if you weren't.
Good point. He just wants to be sure.
This is.
What is your business here? Why do you interrupt me?
We've entered this place in search of boons, favours, or articles that might give us some sort of magical or physical advantage in the vast battle ahead with evil mages.
Johnson walks up at that point and goes, "Did you say death? We're quite good friends with death, actually. I don't suppose you could call the big guy here."
What?
Yeah, me and Standish and Valcor and Eva in a previous adventure, Death was quite the confidant. He helped us out with a few things.
Are you sure this is the same Death? Death takes many forms, no?
The Discworld.
Yeah, he was the Discworld's death.
He's a wonderful, friendly fellow.
Yeah, quite a loud voice, but pretty
Hey,
informative. Knowledgeable.
Is that true? Deaf. He'll question the deaf here.
deep voice that goes through you as if it was made up of capital letters.
I do not know where Mistress is, but what is your business here?
Mistress? That's female, eh? Crikey. Well, okay, well,
They
we're here
take
for,
many forms.
See, I told you.
Well, then surely you remember us from the form you took on the Discworld?
Well, lads, I'm just the ship captain, the sole shepherd. I am not the one you speak of.
Oh, well, okay.
Didn't that guy with the shiny sword, didn't he say the Soul Shepherd had something that we needed?
Yeah, well, you might be able to help us. We're fighting an evil demon who threatens to try and steal power from even this very place, it seems. Do you have anything that could aid us in our fight? God damn it, I really shouldn't have eaten that fucking pork earlier.
Pork, right. So I am unfamiliar of this power that you speak of. I am just here to shepherd the souls to the Well of Souls.
Fair. I guess we need to speak with the death themselves then.
The mistress is unavailable at this time.
How
That's
do
not
we
very
contact death?
He kind of raises his sword and he kind of like pushes and just points at Kairos' chest and does a little like a stabbing motion
I thought as much.
and smiles and just lowers the sword. What is thy business here? Anybody want me to want to roll a history check about history that was 5 minutes ago?
Sure. I remember you have an item that we need. We were told by a weird guy with a demon sword.
I do not know of such entity. Only souls here are here who are meant to be here, and you are not.
Well, if we could just get something to help the fight, we'd be happily out of your hair.
Anybody else wants to roll a history check?
See if you can get Bid to remind us of what we've missed.
It's only got a 10.
Kairos?
Let me roll.
Oh, Kairos can't fucking roll because he didn't understand what the fuck was being told. Yeah, no.
So I can't roll?
So, I mean, you can roll, but, like, I'll tell you what you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys came through the portals. There was some shit at the winter top. You guys came through the portal, you came here, and there's a bunch of dead people, apparently, maybe. And you talked to a samurai guy, and he disappeared into a portal with his weapon, and you're very jealous of his weapon. And
Yep,
that's about it.
Yep, sounds right.
What business do you have here? You guys can roll another history. I'm not gonna like. Just roll another one.
No, Johnson only gets an 11.
Fucking hell. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the dice says. Well, not for Johnson. Standish?
Katie's just gone down to check on Fred. I'll roll a dice for it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hiccups in my head now.
Well, what you can do for hiccups is just hold your fucking breath. Or,
What, until I pass out?
No, for like, for a 6 second, hold your, like, inhale as deep as you can, 6 seconds, hiccups gone.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It does work.
It does work. 6 seconds is also like just a trivial number. Okay, so Standish doesn't get it either. Yeah, you guys have no idea. You can't remember like what the hell was said. So
I suppose you wrote down what that guy said.
No, because I got too overwhelmed by the amount being said, and I couldn't write it down in time.
Does Odorf remember?
but does Odorf understand like common or any language?
Can I do a history check with advantage to see if Pedro heard anything?
That's a really good question. I don't think Odorf speaks anything other than whatever Johnson speaks to him.
Because you do like communicate with him telepathically anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pedro, Standish's duck might know.
Sure. Roll history for Pedro.
Come on, Pedro. No, what did he get? What's his proficiency bonus? The history. Could you give Pedro a bardic? Can Pedro get bardic inspiration? He needs to get to a 16.
Beard, would you let me give?
Yeah, give bardic to Pedro. Yeah, why not?
You know, Pedro heard.
Pedro got 20.
He's the only one who heard out of the entire party. A parrot. Cool. Well, a duck. Yeah, sorry. Essentially, Pedro whispers in your ear, Soul Warden. We need to find the Soul Warden.
Is this?
This is the Soul Chef. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you so much. So Standish looks up at Jack Sparrow and says, "So you're the shepherd. You are responsible for ferrying souls, are you? What about the one who's responsible for making sure they stay? What about the warden of souls, the keeper? Where are they?"
The Warden of Souls stays wherever he's needed. I do not know his location, but I can ferry you to wherever you need for a certain price.
What price
sounds
might
good.
that be?
As long as the price is gold.
Haha, my friend. The price here, gold has no value. We trade in souls.
That's okay. We have a soul, and or souls, that also aren't attached to our corporeal forms, obviously.
Count my death count. Or my kill count, sorry.
Yeah, he looks at you kind of, Kairos, like kind of with a blank expression and just turns back to Standish.
Standish takes the phylactery out of his pocket and he says, "We have a soul that we can use in payment."
How many souls you got in there, Standish?
I have one, but I could always go back and try and get more. Unless the phylactery can only hold one soul.
I don't know.
I will just see. I think usually phylacteries are used by liches to like extract mana from them.
Yeah, but the question was like, do you know like I know you be collecting souls, like send them to hell, so
Yeah.
yeah, so you haven't been tracking how many souls you have right now.
Up to this point, probably not. No.
Okay.
It's not that helpful. I should probably keep track for you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, do that in future.
Okay.
I mean, if we say this thing has been filling up with the souls of things that we've been killing just in general, then it's, you know, full to burst.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so yeah. What do you want to do? So this thing asks you, how much do you have to offer?
I can offer you a single soul in payment for each of our party who you transport.
Lad, that's not going to be enough. I need some sweet soul magic.
Or I mean, you know, we could just, you know, steal his arms and steal his ship. He's only a skeleton.
That's very true. That's very true. Now, my crafty little friend behind me, I'm sorry, Dunson, I really need to stop using such derogatory terms. My crafty little companion behind me has made a very, very good point, and that's, if you don't want to take the terms I'm offering you, very gracious terms of one whole soul per member of our party, and I'll even give you 4 souls to cover the 4th companion, even though he is in fact made of light. If you don't want to take that, we will just dismember you and steal your ship and go there anyway.
He laughs. My fellow, I am but one of many soul shepherds in the sea, and the ship is bound to me. All I need is a navigation to the destination. If you offer me 1 soul, that one, I will take it as payment, but I require more. My offer to you is part of yourselves for this journey, and I will be satisfied.
Seems a little extreme, if you ask me.
Yes, I don't think we can agree to part with, part of ourselves. We need every part of ourselves for an upcoming back. We can't be diminished.
And unfortunately, I cannot help you. And he kind of like turns around and goes back to whatever the fuck he was doing, praying.
Can we just put him in the bauble and take the ship?
He said the ship is
Bound to him, right?
bound to him.
As long as we've got him with us, it should be fine, right?
Does this soul shepherd count as a humanoid?
No, he doesn't.
Skills.
Ah, lads, you're still here. Have you reconsidered my offer?
Absolutely, we'll let you transport us for the price of 1 soul each.
Ah, that won't do. You see, everybody who travels the Sea of Souls is a scavenger. Many scavengers in these lands, in this domain, such as myself. Although I do serve a higher purpose, I still require payment.
Well, traditionally, the payment is 1 gold coin.
Ah, friend, gold will not suffice here.
But that's what ferries you across, right?
But then allow me to broach something, if you will. You said we need to give you a part of ourselves, but you don't say what part. Now, to my friend Johnson here, money is an incredibly important thing to him. Not only to his culture and heritage, he's a halfling and a thieving little git, but it's also something that he's worked very hard for. For myself, it would be creation, theatre, performance. So Johnson giving you a gold coin is in fact giving you a part of himself. Me giving you a great performance, one of my flute songs maybe, or even a quick solo on the ass bongos, would be giving you a part of myself. And Kairos here, and he just looks at Kairos. Kairos could share some of his military knowledge with you and teach you some battle strategies.
Yeah, and the spirit replies, "Do not be joking with me." His eyebrows kind of like
He doesn't have eyebrows, he's a skeleton.
well, his skeleton cavity, like eyeball fucking cavities clench, and he goes, do not try to joke with me, living one. I require life essence. My deal is I'll take your soul and I'll take your life essence as well. And what he means by that is basically he requires 30 HP total from the party. Like a max 30 HP debuff for everybody. Total. I mean, it doesn't matter which character it comes from, which party member it comes from, but you guys can split it. That's what he wants. That's what you understand.
Do you need this because you need healing?
I require it because I have a thirst for the living essence.
Okay.
Pass him a bottle of fucking potion
Yeah,
of healing.
Standish holds out, doesn't give it to him, but holds out the purple potion of healing and says, with this, you'll
Well,
gain...
it is life essence.
Hey?
It is life essence.
It is, yeah. With this, you'll gain more from drinking this bottle than you would from taking our life essence. I will give you this instead.
Yeah, the shepherd gets annoyed by you. I will ask you to leave. If you do not consider my offer, I must attend to other duties. And he just kind of turns his back on you.
I think Kairos will, he'll just offer himself. I think there's no other way, it would seem, so he's content in offering his life essence.
Alright, so he offers himself to the shepherd?
Yep.
Just Kairos, yeah?
I'm happy to split it, but we can do half and half and just leave Johnson.
I think Johnson would just be like, I'm giving this guy shit. He's a charlatan.
Approach the altar.
Kairos approaches.
Speak these words. Dear Lady of Death.
Dear Lady of Death.
Dear Lady of Death.
I commit myself to you.
I commit myself to you.
Myself to you.
Sounds like you're giving more than life force, chaps.
And then he asks both of you to extend your hands.
Kairos extends his hand. His left hand.
Standish extends his mage hand.
The figure stands still, waiting for your fleshy hand.
Oh, fine. Sticks his real one out.
Yeah, he takes his rusty sword and kind of like slices the palm of your hands just a little bit and gets some blood. It is done. I am in your service for the journey above. Or journey ahead, rather. And both of you get minus 15 permanent HP reduction.
Minus 30?
15 for each of you, if you split it.
So can we just lower the max HP modifier to? Because right now it's 50. Can I just lower that
It's just if you click.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think max HP modifier works. Yeah, by 15. Yeah, technically.
Down to 35.
Down to 35. Oh, woohoo, my HP.
I'm in your service, lads. Where are we going?
Well,
The transaction was successful. Would you like to browse my wares?
yeah,
I
sure.
think we should.
What have you got?
Careful buying stuff, chaps. Especially anything food related. Might have Fey rules.
Very good point. So we need to find the Soul Warden. You said you don't know where he is, but you can take us wherever we want.
Yes. The Soul Warden switches places between locations in our celestial region. I can take you there on my vessel, but you are going to have to navigate the map yourselves.
Do you
Decide. Yes, I do. So it is on my ship in my captain's quarters.
Okay, great. Well, I suppose we'll head there next then.
After ye. You guys want to browse what this guy has, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so he has a fairy soul ring. He has 20 green health potions. He has what was it called? No. Yeah, so he has fairy soul ring, 20 green health potions, and a mysterious artifact that he sells.
Artifact, me old chum.
What?
How much for the mysterious artifact you've got there?
That be 100 souls.
100 souls.
I have a feeling you're not going to be able to afford anything in this shop, Standish. Gold's no good here, remember?
Okay. I guess I'll go stand at the edge with my phylactery and start dipping it back into the sea to try and fill the flask up with 100 souls then. No, it's all. I don't think that, I believe that price may be a little too steep for me, my friend, so I'll just hop on board.
Where am I?
On the ship, I guess.
This is really something. This is fantastic.
Welcome to me ship.
You coming, Carlos?
Yes. Yes.
In order to set sail, we need to set a heading. Meet me in my quarters.
Where are his quarters?
Let's move down to your right. Move down to your right.
Yeah, down the stairs, look.
This be the map of the local region here. Use it to navigate yourselves to wherever you need to go, and I'll take you there.
Can you have a look at the map?
Yep. Yeah, so what do you guys do?
What do we do?
Yeah, what do you do?
We look at the map.
You look
Yeah,
at the
I think we
map.
probably just look at the map. See if we can figure out where to go.
Where's the map? Oh. I wasn't expecting it to be an actual map.
Yeah, so you look at the map, and you can see kind of like rough formations and just like tokens placed on a map, based on like the local area. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Do we see where we are now?
Yeah, you do. Just give me a second.
Yeah, if it's cool with you guys, are we right to stop here for the night?
Yeah,
Yeah?
we can. Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Sweet. My brain is cooked.
Your brain is brains.
Yeah, it's totally brained. It's it's
Sounds
run
good.
out of brain.
Sounds good, yeah, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, but
Yeah,
good
hope
shit.
you guys enjoy that, and I don't know. Let's just let me know when you guys want to do the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get organised. We'll and if not, we can always get a game of BG3 in between.
Sure thing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Take it easy, everyone. Catch you in a little bit. Yeah.
See ya.
All right. Thank you.
Take
Bye bye.
care. See ya.